Well, hello there, wee Paddy again for another video this morning. And as you can see in front of you, well, if I take that off there, you'll see it's another Ganzo. And this is an older Ganzo. I don't know why I've done that. This is an older Ganzo. And the reason you can tell, it's still got the G designation in the model number here, the G732CA. Now, the reason I got this model, because it's a homage. The reason I got this one was for a kitchen knife. I've been using the Ganzo chopper, and to be honest with you, it's all right, but it's not a long enough blade. So I have brought that back to my desk again, and I ordered this one to let you see it as well. I have removed the clip off it, but it's tip up, tip down, both sides, and a lovely long flat ground blade, which is just gorgeous. Now, I got this camel because I never had one and I wanted to see what it was like. Not particularly my favourite, but I tried it on a knife that it's not going to be going out with me. This is well, if I was going camping, I would take this because the blade is unbelievable. It is a cracking kitchen blade and kitchen knife that folds away. But the reason I got this sort of older model is there's no axis lock on it. The frame lock, as you can, or not a frame lock, a liner lock. Let me get that. No, that's not very good. There you go. The liner lock is fully engaged, which is about 40, 50, 40%, say, across. It's fully under the blade, solid as a rock. And a liner lock, because I'm going to use this in the kitchen, a liner lock, I believe, is so much easier to take apart and clean than the axis lock. The axis lock can be a pain in the neck. You know, it can be done and there's no problem doing it, but it is a pain in the neck now. So all that's on this is, let's just get that, there we are, G732 and the usual 440C, the Firebird logo, and the big Ganzo on the other side. That lets you know it's an older blade. But older, it's no less a good blade. It's a good long blade. Let's remember, you get the box and you get the wee bag and all inside it. So let's sort of see what length it is. It is 8.5 inches long with a cutting length of 3.5. So that, I mean, that's a good cutting length. We'll give you that in metric, will we? So the cutting length in metric is about 9 mil, and overall in metric it's about 21 and a half. About 21 and a half. And what's the blade thickness? Let's just get a wee quick measurement here. The blade thickness is just under an eighth and just under 3 millimeters. So, and what depth is the handle? I don't think it's that thick. Oh, it is just over the half-inch. About 13 and a half mils. So it's over the half-inch. I didn't think it was that thick, to be honest with you. Now, seeing it in the hand, it is perfect. Absolutely, obviously with the ergonomics. It is a homage of the Spyderco Delica 4. Not Delica 4. Oh gosh, I've got the blooming nail. You know what I mean. So it's a beautiful knife. It's a beautiful knife to hold. It's a beautiful slicer. I think I was showing in the, I haven't touched it since then. This is telephone paper and it just goes through it with ease. There's absolutely no problem. The one thing that Ganzo is pretty good at most of the time, not all companies do it most of the time, but they do make a nice sharp blade. And you can see that it's just anywhere in the blade that I touch it on it, it will cut through it. It's beautiful. So, that being said, this is going to be a kitchen knife. So that was the reason I said I took the pocket clips off. Nothing wrong with the pocket clips, absolutely fine. Typical Ganzo, great solid pocket clip. Now, what I did want to tell you was, this is about £12. And I don't even think you can get gas station. Well, what is that? About $14, $15, say. $15, the same price as a gas station, as you would call it, knife. I mean, this is one powerful big knife. It's got liner locks in it, right? They're milled out at the top there. Obviously, down the liner lock, they're not so much milled out. But this is one great knife, easy to sharpen because it's 440C. But the grind, look at that there. I haven't touched that. Look how even that grind is. And on the other side, exactly the same. It's a real even grind all the way up. It just amazes me still that Ganzo can produce this. And this is one of their older knives, but no less a good knife for it. I'm going to make this a quick video because we all know Ganzos, but I honestly think that, you see, having this as a kitchen knife, it'll take out so many other knives in my kitchen. So I'm going to weigh it, and in ounces, it is just over 4 ounces, which is perfect. You know, right, let me just see this here. I don't know what I'm at here. Right. Grams, 115 grams, just over 4 ounces, just 4 ounces. So it weighs average, but for a big knife that is, what did I say, about 8.5 inches long, 8.5 inches long, 4 grams is absolutely perfect. It's over half an inch thick, which gives you a great support. But you see, for the kitchen, it is beautiful because you've got that big blade. Now, I know you can't get it all down, maybe, but oh, it is just a joy to work with. So that's a quick, down and dirty little thing on our Ganzo 732CA, and that's for camouflage, obviously. Would I get that again? No, I didn't like the camouflage. I wouldn't be getting it again. But because it was getting in the kitchen, I thought I'd never had it on the channel and I wanted to let you see it. That side's not so pretty. That side's all right. I quite like that side. It's not too bad. But digi, not my thing. So there we go. Thank you so much for listening to the Old Waffle. Thank you so much for your support. I just genuinely mean it. I've had non-ending support, and it keeps. I think I'm at about 2,300 subscribers now. How the hell does somebody like me get there? And I get there because of people like you who keep lifting up your phones or your computers and hitting that wee button. It's just amazing. And so I'm going to start. The reason I'm going to do this now is that before I didn't, not that I didn't care, but I've been told you get more playtime if you get more hits on the like it. So if you have liked the video, I know this is a bit of a higgledy-piggledy and a quick one. If you have liked it, hit the wee like button there. That's great. That would just do me the world. Even if you don't want to subscribe, if you've liked the video, hit it a wee script and subscribe if you like. So thank you very much. I'm away. I have a lovely cup of tea here, and I'm planning my next video that I'm going to sit and do after this one to see if I can get some in the bank. So there we go. Bye bye now. Bye.